is the quotient rule, which is super simple. It is coming also from the product rule of the derivative that we saw in the previous video. So what do we have? Let's say we have this rational function that we have here, that f and x in the denominator, g of x in the denominator. We can rewrite the same thing in this form. Now in this form we have a multiplication in this place, right? So if we recall what is the product rule, we have basically this formula that the derivative for this multiplication will be the derivative of the first function multiplied by the second function plus the first function multiplied by the derivative of the second function, right? So if we do the same thing for f of x as we have it here, that will be how it will look like, right? Okay, but what is this? This q of x is this the same q of x that we have at the beginning of the video, so we can substitute it by this. Now we have f of x over g of x multiplied by the derivative of g of x in this side. So what can we do? We can move all these things to the other side, trying to keep this alone. The only value that we don't know is this function, the derivative of q of x. We don't know that yet, so we move everything to the other side. See, like this one. Basically, if it was an addition in the right, will be in a subtraction in the left. Now we have to move this g of x, because it is a multiplication here, it will go into divide the other side. So that is what we have. We can multiply and divide this f of x, the derivative of f of x here, in order to have the same denominator, and we can do the subtraction like we do here, right? And now it's very simple, because these two are basically the same and they are dividing. This is also dividing. They will multiply by themselves, and we will have the derivative of the quotient rule function that we all know. So that is where it's coming from. Thanks.